You've swiped through 1,000 faces, and you still don't know what you're looking for. You say you want connection, but you freeze when someone asks what you actually need. You talk about finding the right person, but you can't explain what makes someone right because you don't know who you are. You're not searching, you're scrolling through a catalog of distractions, hoping one of them will tell you what you want. And every time you swipe left, you're not rejecting them, you're avoiding the question you refuse to answer. There's a particular kind of loneliness that comes from not knowing what you're looking for. It's not the loneliness of being alone, it's the loneliness of being surrounded by options and feeling nothing. You open the app because you think the problem is external. Not enough matches, not enough interest, not enough people who get you. But the real problem is internal, and it's older than any app, older than any technology. It's the problem Marcus Aurelius identified 2,000 years ago. You don't know where you are, you don't know who you are, and you don't know why you're here. And because you don't know these things, you spend your energy seeking validation from people who are just as lost as you. You swipe right on profiles that say nothing. You match with people who have no idea what they want. You start conversations that die after 3 messages because neither of you knows why you're talking. And then you blame the app, the algorithm, the culture, the generation, anything but the truth. The truth is that you're not ready for connection because you haven't done the work of knowing yourself. You're not looking for a person, you're looking for a mirror that will reflect back something you can recognize. Something that will make you feel less empty, but no one can give you that. No one can tell you who you are. You've already felt something shift in the first minute, so subscribe, lock in, because what comes next isn't motivation, it's not comfort. It's the slow unraveling of everything you've been pretending not to know. And you'll want to see where this goes. The Stoics understood this. They understood that before you can navigate relationships, careers, purpose, or meaning, you need to answer 4 foundational questions. Where am I? Who am I? What is this universe I inhabit? And why am I here? These aren't abstract philosophical puzzles. They're survival questions. If you don't know where you are, you're lost. If you don't know who you are, you're a stranger to yourself. If you don't know what the universe is, you're living in a reality you don't understand. And if you don't know why you're here, you're drifting through life without purpose, hoping someone else will assign meaning to your existence. And yet most people never ask these questions. They substitute them with easier ones. What do people think of me? What should I say to impress them? What will make me feel less alone tonight? They spend years chasing approval from strangers, building identities based on reactions, measuring their worth by how many people swipe right. And then they wonder why nothing feels real. They wonder why every connection feels shallow, why every conversation feels performative. Why even when someone likes them, it doesn't feel like enough? The answer is simple. You cannot build a meaningful life on a foundation of ignorance. You cannot create authentic relationships when you don't know who you are. You cannot find purpose when you don't understand why you exist. And you cannot expect validation from others to fill the void that only self-knowledge can address. This is what Marcus Aurelius saw so clearly. This is what we've forgotten. This is what Caleb is about to remember. Caleb sits on the edge of his bed in a small apartment, late afternoon light cutting across the room in hard, geometric lines. The air is still, dense with the kind of silence that amplifies everything, the faint hum of traffic outside, the soft click of his thumb against the phone screen, the barely audible sound of his own breathing. He's scrolling through a dating app, and his face is blank neutral, the expression of someone who's done this so many times it's become automatic. Swipe, pause, swipe, pause. Each profile appears for a second, maybe two, before disappearing into the void. He's not reading the bios. He's not looking at the photos carefully. He's just moving the way you move through a grocery store when you're not hungry, picking things up and putting them down without thought. The apartment around him is clean but sparse. A bed, a desk, a chair, a window with blinds half open. There's no clutter, no decoration, nothing that suggests a life being lived with intention. It's the kind of space that could belong to anyone or no one. The walls are white, the floor is laminate. The furniture is functional. Everything here is temporary, provisional, as if Caleb hasn't decided whether this is a place to stay or just a place to wait. And maybe that's the truth. Maybe he's been waiting for years without realizing it. He stops scrolling for a moment and stares at a profile. A woman, mid-20s, smiling in front of a mural. The bio says something about loving travel, trying new restaurants, living in the moment. He reads it twice, not because it interests him, but because he's trying to figure out if it should. Does he like travel? Does he care about restaurants? Is this the kind of person he's looking for? He doesn't know. He swipes left and immediately feels nothing, no relief, no regret, just the same flat emptiness that's been sitting in his chest since he opened the app. He doesn't know why he's here. He doesn't know what he's looking for. He just knows that sitting in this room alone feels worse than scrolling through strangers, so he keeps going. Outside, the city continues. Cars move, people walk, the sun shifts lower, and the light in the room changes, softening, turning amber. Caleb doesn't notice. His attention is locked on the screen, on the endless parade of faces and bios and curated images. He tells himself he's being selective, that he's waiting for the right match, but the truth is, he's afraid of making a choice. Because if he swipes right and matches and starts a conversation, he'll have to answer the question he's been avoiding. What do you want? And he doesn't have an answer. He's never had an answer. He's spent his entire adult life reacting to what other people want, adapting to what they expect, shaping himself into whatever version seems most likely to be accepted. And now, sitting here with infinite options, he realizes he has no idea what his own criteria are. He opens a different profile. A man this time leaning against a brick wall, sunglasses on, arms crossed. The bio says, looking for something real. No games? Caleb stares at it for a long time. What does real mean? What does no games mean? He's heard these phrases 1,000 times, seen them in 100 profiles, but they've lost all meaning. Everyone says they want something real. Everyone says they're tired of games, but no one defines it. No one explains what real looks like, what it requires, what it costs. And so the words just float there. Empty signifiers, promises without substance. He swipes left, not because the person is wrong, but because he doesn't know what right would look like. The scrolling continues. 5 minutes. 10. 15. Time dissolves. Profiles blur together. Faces become patterns. The same poses, the same filters, the same vague declarations of wanting connection without commitment, adventure without risk, intimacy without vulnerability. And Caleb keeps swiping, not because he believes he'll find what he's looking for, but because stopping feels like admitting defeat. Stopping feels like acknowledging the truth, that he's lost, that he doesn't know where he is, that he doesn't know who he is, and that he's been asking strangers to solve a problem only he can address. Then, for no reason he can name, Caleb stops. His thumb hovers over the screen, but he doesn't swipe. He just looks at the profile in front of him, a woman standing in a kitchen, holding a coffee mug, smiling at the camera. The bio says, "just trying to figure it out." And something about that sentence lands differently. Not because it's profound, but because it's honest. It's the first profile he's seen that doesn't pretend to have answers. It admits confusion. It admits uncertainty. And Caleb realizes with a slow, uncomfortable clarity that he's been doing the opposite. He's been pretending to know what he wants, pretending to have preferences, pretending to be someone capable of making a choice. But he's not. He's as lost as everyone else on this app. Maybe more lost because at least some of them are admitting it. He closes the app. The screen goes dark, and for a moment, he sees his own reflection in the black glass's face, dim and distorted, staring back at him. He looks tired, older than he feels. There's a tightness around his eyes, a tension in his jaw that he didn't realize was there. He sets the phone down on the bed beside him and exhales, long and slow, as if he's been holding his breath for hours. The room is still. The light is fading. And Caleb sits there, alone, with the question he's been avoiding finally surfacing in his mind, clear and unavoidable. What am I actually looking for? He doesn't have an answer, and that terrifies him. Because if he doesn't know what he's looking for, then what has he been doing all this time? What has he been building? What has he been moving toward? The question expands, spreads, infects everything. If he doesn't know what he wants in a relationship, does he know what he wants in his work, in his friendships, in his life? Does he know who he is? Does he know why he's here? Or has he just been reacting, adapting, performing, hoping that eventually the right combination of choices will produce a version of himself that feels real? The silence in the room feels heavier now. Not oppressive, but present, attentive, like it's been waiting for him to notice. Caleb looks around the apartment, the bare walls, the temporary furniture, the life that doesn't look like a life, and he realizes that this space is a reflection of his internal state. He hasn't built anything here because he doesn't know what to build. He hasn't made choices because he doesn't know what he values. He's been waiting for clarity to arrive from the outside, waiting for someone else to tell him what matters, waiting for a match, a message, a moment that will make everything make sense. But it never comes, it never will, because the answer isn't out there, it's in here, and he's been too afraid to look. Caleb stands and walks to the window. The movement feels deliberate, almost ritualistic, as if his body knows something his mind hasn't processed yet. He pushes the blinds open fully, and the late afternoon light floods in, harsh and unfiltered. The city stretches out, billow blocks of apartments, streets lined with cars, people moving in and out of shops, crossing intersections, living lives that look purposeful from a distance. He watches them for a moment, trying to imagine what they're thinking, what they want, whether any of them know where they're going. He wonders if they feel the same emptiness he does, or if somehow they've figured out the questions he's still avoiding. The problem, he realizes, isn't that he's been swiping through profiles for months without results. The problem is that he doesn't know what a result would look like. He's been operating under the assumption that he'll know it when he sees it, that the right person will feel right, that clarity will arrive fully formed, that desire will announce itself clearly and without ambiguity. But it hasn't worked that way. Every time someone matches with him, every time a conversation begins, he feels the same uncertainty, the same inability to commit to interest or disinterest. He responds because he thinks he should, not because he wants to. And eventually the conversation dies, not because the other person was wrong, but because Caleb never showed up. He was present, but not really there. He was texting, but not connecting. He was participating in the motions of dating without ever engaging with the substance. Marcus Aurelius wrote that a person who doesn't know what the universe is doesn't know where they are. Caleb thinks about that now, standing at the window, watching the city move. What does it mean to know what the universe is? Not in some cosmic, abstract sense, but in the practical, immediate sense of understanding the reality you inhabit. To know what the universe is means to understand the rules, the structures, the forces that shape your life. It means understanding that time is limited, that choices have consequences, that every action you take or don't take creates the conditions for what comes next. It means accepting that the universe doesn't care about your comfort, your preferences, or your plans. It moves forward regardless. And if you don't know that if you live as though time is infinite, as though choices are reversible, as though the universe will pause and wait for you to figure things out, then you're not living in reality. You're living in a fantasy. And that's what Caleb has been doing. He's been living as though he has unlimited time to figure out what he wants. He's been scrolling through profiles as though the options will always be there, as though he can defer the question indefinitely. He's been treating relationships like a menu he can browse without committing, as though swiping is a neutral act, a way of exploring possibilities without consequences. But it's not neutral. Every swipe is a choice. Every match ignored is a choice. Every conversation abandoned is a choice. And the cumulative effect of all these choices is a life that feels empty. Not because nothing is happening, but because Caleb isn't present for any of it. He's been spectating his own existence, waiting for something outside himself to provide direction. He turns away from the window and walks to the small desk in the corner of the room. There's a laptop on it, closed. A notebook, unopened. A pen. He sits down and opens the notebook, flipping through pages of half-finished notes, lists, ideas that never went anywhere. He sees entries from months ago. Figure out what I want. Make a decision. Stop waiting. The handwriting is his, but it feels like it belongs to someone else. Someone who believed that writing things down would make them real. He closes the notebook and pushes it aside. The act of writing didn't help. The act of thinking didn't help. Because the problem isn't that he hasn't thought enough, it's that he's been thinking in circles, asking the same questions without ever committing to an answer. The Stoics believe that clarity begins with self-knowledge, not self-improvement, not self-optimization, self-knowledge. The simple, brutal act of asking, who am I? Not who do I want to be, not who do people think I am, but who am I right now, in this moment, with all my contradictions and uncertainties and failures. Caleb has avoided this question his entire adult life. He's constructed an identity based on what he thinks he should be: ambitious, open-minded, easygoing, adaptable. But none of these traits feel true. They're costumes he wears depending on the situation. At work, he's professional and competent. With friends, he's funny and agreeable. On the app, he's confident and selective. But alone, in this room with no one watching, he doesn't know who he is. The performance stops and there's nothing underneath. Caleb picks up his phone again, not to open the app, but just to hold it, to feel the weight of it in his hand. The screen is dark. His reflection stares back at him, distorted by the slight curve of the glass. He looks at himself for a long time, longer than he's looked at any profile today. He sees the lines around his eyes, the faint shadow of exhaustion, the tension in his mouth. He sees someone who's been performing for so long he's forgotten what it feels like to be still. Someone who's been reacting to external signals for so long he's lost access to internal ones. Someone who's been asking other people to validate his existence because he doesn't know how to validate it himself. The phone buzzes. A notification. A match. His heart jumps not with excitement, but with anxiety. Someone swiped right on him. Someone is interested, and now he has to decide. Does he respond? Does he start a conversation? Does he pretend to know what he wants long enough to see where this goes? The notification sits there, glowing, demanding a response. But Caleb doesn't open it. He just stares at the screen, paralyzed by the same question that's been paralyzing him for months. What do I say? The problem isn't that he doesn't know what to say. The problem is that he doesn't know what he wants the conversation to become. He doesn't know if he's looking for something casual or serious, temporary or permanent. He doesn't know if he wants to meet this person or just exchange messages for a few days before the conversation fades. He doesn't know if he's genuinely attracted to them or just responding to the validation of being chosen. And because he doesn't know any of these things, every possible response feels dishonest. Every message feels like a performance. Every word feels like a lie. He sets the phone down again, face up this time so he can see the notification, the little red circle with the number 1 inside it. One match, one opportunity, one chance to pretend he knows what he's doing. But he doesn't, and he's tired of pretending. He's tired of constructing messages that sound confident when he feels uncertain. He's tired of asking questions he doesn't care about the answers to. He's tired of mimicking interest because he thinks he should be interested. He's tired of performing desire because he thinks desire is what's expected. The sun has set now. The room is dim, lit only by the faint glow of the phone and the ambient light from the city outside. Caleb sits in the near darkness, alone with the truth he's been avoiding. He doesn't know why he's here. Not just in this room, not just on this app, but in life. He doesn't know what his purpose is. He doesn't know what he's building toward. He doesn't know what success looks like, what fulfillment feels like, what it would mean to live a life that feels true. And because he doesn't know these things, he's been drifting, waiting for external circumstances to provide meaning, waiting for a relationship or a job or a moment to tell him who he is. The apartment feels smaller now, not physically, but psychologically. The walls seem closer, The ceiling lower, the air thicker. Caleb stands and paces, moving from the desk to the window to the bed and back again, as if motion will relieve the pressure building in his chest. But it doesn't. The pressure isn't coming from the room. It's coming from inside him, from the accumulated weight of years spent avoiding fundamental questions, years spent deferring decisions, years spent hoping that clarity would arrive without effort. He thinks about the people he's matched with over the past few months, faces he barely remembers, conversations that started with promise and ended in silence. He remembers feeling hopeful at first, thinking that maybe this time would be different, that maybe this person would be the one who made everything make sense. But it never happened, and now he understands why. It wasn't their fault. They weren't wrong or incompatible or boring. The problem was that Caleb didn't know what he was looking for, so he couldn't recognize it even if it appeared. He was searching for something he couldn't define, hoping that someone else would define it for him. This is what Marcus Aurelius meant when he asked, "What are we to make of people who seek or avoid the praise of those who have no knowledge of where or who they are?" Caleb has been seeking validation from strangers who are just as lost as he is. He's been measuring his worth by how many people swipe, right? How many matches he gets, how many conversations begin. But none of these metrics mean anything. They don't tell him who he is. They don't tell him what he wants. They don't tell him why he's here. They're just numbers, empty signals, distractions from the real work of self-knowledge. He sits back down on the bed, shoulders slumped, head in his hands. The phone is still there beside him, the notification still glowing. One match. One person who thinks they might want to talk to him. And he can't bring himself to respond, not because he's afraid of rejection, but because he's afraid of pretending. He's afraid of starting another conversation that goes nowhere. He's afraid of performing interest he doesn't feel. He's afraid of wasting someone else's time the way he's been wasting his own. The realization settles over him slowly, heavily. He's been asking the wrong questions. He's been asking, who should I match with? When the real question is, who am I? He's been asking, what should I say? When the real question is, what do I actually want? He's been asking, why isn't this working? When the real question is, why am I here? And until he answers these foundational questions, until he knows where he is, who he is, what the universe is, and why he exists, nothing external will provide clarity. No match will feel right. No conversation will feel real. No relationship will feel meaningful. The room is silent now except for the faint hum of the city outside. Caleb lies back on the bed, staring at the ceiling, phone resting on his chest. The notification is still there, waiting. He could open it. He could respond. He could start a conversation and see where it goes, the way he's done dozens of times before. But what would be the point? He doesn't know what he wants from this person. He doesn't know what he wants from anyone. He doesn't even know what he wants from himself. The thought terrifies him, not because it's new, but because it's true. He's been living his entire adult life without a clear sense of purpose, without a coherent understanding of who he is or what he values. He's been improvising, adapting, reacting, hoping that eventually the pieces would come together on their own. But they haven't, and they won't, because clarity doesn't happen by accident. It happens through deliberate effort, through the uncomfortable work of asking hard questions and sitting with the uncertainty until answers emerge. Caleb closes his eyes. The darkness behind his eyelids feels vast, infinite, like he's floating in space. He imagines himself scrolling through profiles forever, an endless loop of faces and bios and promises that never materialize. He imagines himself 5 years from now still sitting in this apartment, still waiting for someone else to tell him what he wants. The image is unbearable, not because it's sad, but because it's so obviously avoidable. He doesn't have to keep living this way. He doesn't have to keep deferring the work of self-knowledge. He could stop right now. He could close the app, put down the phone, and ask himself the questions he's been avoiding. But he doesn't, not yet, because asking those questions means facing the possibility that he won't like the answers. It means admitting that he's been wrong, that he's wasted time, that he's been living in a fantasy instead of reality. It means acknowledging that the version of himself he's been performing isn't real, and that the real version, the one underneath the performance, might be less impressive, less confident, less put together. And Caleb isn't sure he's ready for that. He isn't sure he's ready to see himself clearly. The notification glows in the darkness. One match, one opportunity, one chance to avoid the real question by pretending he has answers. Caleb opens his eyes and stares at it. The pressure in his chest tightens. The room feels suffocating now, not because it's small, but because he's running out of places to hide. The truth is closing in, patient and relentless, and he knows somewhere deep, in a place he's been ignoring, that he can't avoid it much longer. Caleb sits up. The movement is slow, deliberate, as if he's waking from a long sleep. He picks up the phone, looks at the notification one more time, and then swipes it away. Not with anger or frustration, but with a kind of quiet finality. The red circle disappears. The screen goes back to normal, and something in Caleb's chest loosens, not relief exactly, but a shift, a subtle release of pressure he didn't realize he'd been holding. He stands and walks back to the window. The city is different now. The light has changed completely, night has fallen, and the streets are lit by artificial glow, street lamps and storefronts and headlights cutting through the darkness. People are still moving down there, still living their lives, but they look different to Caleb now. Not because they've changed, but because his perspective has. He's no longer watching them and wondering if they have answers. He doesn't. He's watching them and recognizing that they're all navigating the same fundamental uncertainty. They're all trying to figure out where they are, who they are, why they're here. Some of them know. Some of them don't. But none of them can answer those questions for him. He turns away from the window and looks around the apartment. The bare walls, the temporary furniture, the life that doesn't look like a life. And for the first time, he doesn't see it as a failure. He sees it as an opportunity. This space is empty because he hasn't decided what to put in it. He hasn't decorated because he hasn't figured out what matters to him. He hasn't built anything here because he doesn't know what he's building toward. And that's not a tragedy. It's just the truth. It's where he is. And once you know where you are, you can start moving. Caleb sits down at the desk again. He opens the notebook, flips past the old entries, the half-formed plans, the abandoned resolutions, and finds a blank page. He picks up the pen, and then he stops. Not because he doesn't know what to write, but because he's realizing something. The problem was never that he didn't know what to write. The problem was that he was trying to write conclusions before he'd done the work of inquiry. He was trying to declare who he was before he'd examined who he actually is. He was trying to state what he wanted before he'd explored what he values. So instead of writing declarations, he writes questions. Simple ones, foundational ones. The kind of questions Marcus Aurelius would recognize. Where am I? Not geographically, not socially, but existentially. Where am I in my life? What stage am I in? What have I built? What have I neglected? What am I moving toward? What am I moving away from? Caleb writes the question and then sits with it, not trying to answer immediately, just letting it exist on the page, letting it settle into his awareness. Who am I? Not who do I want to be, not who do people think I am, but who am I right now with all my contradictions and uncertainties? What do I actually care about? What makes me angry? What makes me calm? What do I do when no one is watching? What do I think about when I'm alone? Caleb writes the question and feels something shift in his chest, a slight opening, a willingness to look. What is the universe? What are the rules of reality? What forces shape my life? What can I control? What can't I control? What happens if I ignore the truth? What happens if I face it? Caleb writes the question and realizes he's been living as though the universe is negotiable, as though reality will bend to accommodate his preferences, but it won't. It never has. Why am I here? Not in some cosmic, predetermined sense, but practically. What is my purpose? What am I contributing? What would I regret not doing? What would make my life feel meaningful? What would make it feel wasted? Caleb writes the question and feels the weight of it, the responsibility it carries. Because this question can't be answered by anyone else. It can't be found on a profile or in a match or in someone else's validation. It has to come from him. He stares at the 4 questions on the page. They're simple, almost too simple, but that's the point. The Stoics didn't traffic in complexity. They trafficked in clarity. They believed that most human suffering comes from confusion, from not knowing where you are, who you are, what reality is, or why you exist. And they believed that once you answer these questions, once you ground yourself in reality, everything else becomes clearer. Not easier, but clearer. Caleb doesn't have answers yet. He knows that. But for the first time in months, maybe years, he's asking the right questions. He's not asking, who should I match with? He's asking, who am I? He's not asking, what should I say? He's asking, what do I want? He's not asking, why isn't this working? He's asking, why am I here? And the difference between these questions is everything. One set keeps him trapped in reaction, waiting for external circumstances to provide direction. The other set gives him agency, responsibility, the ability to shape his life from the inside out. He closes the notebook and stands. The apartment doesn't feel oppressive anymore. It feels neutral. A space, a container, something he can fill or leave empty depending on what he decides. The phone is still on the bed, face down now, forgotten. He doesn't pick it up. He doesn't check for new matches or messages. He doesn't scroll because he's realized something fundamental. The app isn't the problem. The profiles aren't the problem. The people aren't the problem. The problem is that he's been using all of it to avoid the work of knowing himself. Marcus Aurelius understood this. He understood that most people spend their entire lives seeking approval from others who are just as lost as they are. They measure their worth by external validation, likes, matches, praise, attention, because they don't have an internal measure. They don't know who they are, so they let other people tell them. They don't know what they want, so they want what other people want. They don't know why they're here, so they fill their time with distractions, hoping that eventually meaning will emerge on its own. But it doesn't work that way. Meaning doesn't emerge from distraction. Clarity doesn't come from avoidance. You can't build a life on external validation, because external validation is unstable, unreliable, always shifting. The only foundation that holds is self-knowledge. The only compass that works is internal. And the only way to develop that compass is to stop running, stop scrolling, stop seeking, and start asking. Caleb walks to the window one last time. The city is still there, still moving, still alive, but he's not looking at it the way he was before. He's not wondering what other people know that he doesn't. He's not imagining that their lives are more coherent, more purposeful, more real. He's just looking, observing, accepting that everyone down there is navigating the same fundamental questions, and that some of them have answered those questions and some of them haven't, and that it doesn't matter either way, because the only person who can answer his questions is him. He thinks about the match he dismissed, the notification he swiped away, and he doesn't regret it. Not because the person wasn't worth talking to, but because he wasn't ready. He wasn't ready to show up as himself because he didn't know who himself was. He wasn't ready to engage honestly because he didn't know what honesty looked like. He wasn't ready to build something real because he hadn't built a foundation inside himself first, and maybe that's okay. Maybe it's not a failure to say, "I'm not ready." Maybe it's actually the most honest thing you can do. Because if you're not ready, if you don't know who you are, what you want, why you're here, then starting a relationship is just another form of avoidance. It's just another way of asking someone else to solve a problem only you can address. And Caleb is done with that. He's done outsourcing his sense of self to strangers. He's done waiting for validation to tell him he's real. The Stoics believe that the unexamined life is not worth living. Not because examination makes life perfect, but because examination makes life yours. When you know where you are, you can navigate. When you know who you are, you can act with integrity. When you know what the universe is, you can stop fighting reality and start working with it. And when you know why you're here, you can stop drifting and start building. Caleb doesn't have all the answers yet, but he has the questions. And that's enough to start. He moves away from the window and sits back down at the desk. The notebook is still open to the page with the 4 questions. He reads them again, slower this time, letting each one settle. Where am I here? In this room, in this moment. At a crossroads, not lost, but paused. Not failing, but recalibrating. Not behind, but beginning. Who am I? Still figuring it out, but no longer pretending to have answers. No longer performing certainty. No longer hiding behind curated versions of myself. What is the universe? Real, indifferent, unforgiving of illusions, responsive to effort, governed by consequences, limited by time. Why am I here? to answer that question, to build something true, to stop waiting and start choosing, to live in a way that makes death powerless because life was lived fully, honestly, deliberately. Caleb picks up the pen and writes one more line at the bottom of the page. Start here. Not tomorrow, not when he has more clarity, not when he feels ready. Now, here, with these questions, with this uncertainty, with this commitment to stop running and start looking, he closes the notebook. The room is quiet. The phone is still face down on the bed, silent and irrelevant. And Caleb sits in the stillness, not uncomfortable anymore, not restless, just present, just here, just beginning. The work isn't finished. It never is. Self-knowledge isn't a destination you reach. It's a practice you maintain, a discipline, a daily return to the same fundamental questions. Where am I? Who am I? What is this universe? Why am I here? And the answers will change as you change, as your life unfolds, as you encounter new challenges and new truths. But the questions remain. They anchor you. They orient you. They keep you honest. This is the Stoic path. Not a path of perfection, but a path of clarity. Not a path of ease, but a path of integrity. And it begins the moment you stop seeking answers outside yourself and start building them from within. The journey continues. The next question is waiting. The next truth is forming. And if you're ready to keep walking this path, if you're ready to keep asking, keep examining, keep building a life that's yours, then stay with this. Keep going. The work deepens. The clarity sharpens. And the life you create from this foundation will be real in a way nothing else can be. Walk forward. Ask honestly. Live deliberately. And let the questions guide you home.